I am Earth Rex, and this is my planet!
Welcome to another video, and I want to do a reaction video to one of my very old episodes that it was uploaded about 2010 to 2011. It's hard to tell the time unless if I have a long hard think about it, but I'm not going to. So it's 2010 or 2011 when I used to trick shot seriously in Modern Warfare 2. This is when the point when Modern Warfare 3 came out as well, I think, so that can probably tell the timeline. You guys can guess how, like, what time this probably been uploaded, but this time it was like, this episode was uploaded at the time of Modern Warfare 3 coming out, and really at that point is usually when I started to quit trick shotting after that point in time for a few months after this episode was out. But I wanted to show you guys because a friend had it saved and he asked for it and he sent it to me, and you know, it's good to look back on this stuff, and I actually think some clips in this episode is pretty decent as well. So I'm gonna let you watch the episode and then I'm gonna react to it, so you enjoyed the video.
Legend, and I'm feeling like a suspect. And well, I'm sick to my stomach without a gut check. My money's super tall, they call that success. Would you like to climb into my wallet? She said, fuck yes. Well, now that we just came to an agreement, you should know I really mean it. Miss Rapunzel with the cleavage, I believe cause I'm a genius. I get girls Adam Levine did. Good Jesus, what an achievement. People didn't believe it when they saw my first video. Yeah, if I was Insta, I would've put it on Vimeo. Please don't handicap me, hashtag Dizzy Club. Train the whole time, now they wonder where I really go. Cause this was out a year ago, I made my life amazing. Now I'm Eric B, screaming Calvin is my agent. Anyone who's hating, I just give you plenty thanks, bro. This whole crowd is high, James Franco. Some weed rap. I'm with some underage women in a G-chat playing new songs which I really need the feedback. I'm not impressed, like I'm Clooney, dude, but a finger's gotta get a grip like a movie crew. Need a bad chick, good grades with a booty too. Feeding me some sushi, so I call that woman Lucy Lou. Okay, that is loosely true, kinda based on facts and shit. Spend a lot of time asking God if this is happening. Mark Wahlberg up his rapping shit, never mind. Use a lot of famous people just to write some clever lines. I wonder if they'll hear it, if they'll notice, if they'll ever wind up being my opponent. If I open up a beverage line, cause I'm thirsty, and I do it slow. I hate Spider-Man 2, James Franco.
Well, it's 2010, 2011, so the standards was completely different from back then. I remember this point in time of this video and being uploaded that climb shots and NSL was actually a thing. It was accepted, and it was actually a high standard. And at the time then, when I trick shot, I NSL'd a lot, just for the fact that NSL used to. If you know what NSL stands for, it stands for No Scope Legend, which means when you trick shot, you do more spinning on the ground than what you do in the air. But now standards usually you have to have most of 360 on the ground, and that's still kind of bad. Well, I don't really trick shot that much anymore, so I don't really care about the standards of trick shotting. But at that time, climbing shots, NSL, it was just a thing you do. It was the style of trick shotting you had, but now it's obviously frowned upon because of today's standards. So. But I believe that some clips, about 2-3, are probably like up to today's standards still. So we're going to replay the video again, and I'm just going to react to it, and maybe I'll be quiet throughout like some parts as if I've got nothing to say to it, but we'll go for it right now. So as you can see, Relic, I'm going to give you a background on this after the video, but as you can see, the first kill cam, it was people thought it was a deliberate bounce. If you saw me bounce onto that wall, it was a climb into a bounce and get the shot. yeah, that wasn't deliberate to bounce. So that was a good shot at the time. And this is an example of NSL. That was about a 720 or 10.8 on the ground, doing loads of stuff, and then jump off and do a 720. And then you see this feed. I think this feed was pretty decent if I didn't miss the second shot there. But I think it was good. I think it was a decent shot. But what annoyed me is that when I got stuck, I got scared, so I didn't kill the sixth guy there. So I would have took out the whole team. Now this is my favorite clip out of the whole thing. So that was a 3-man feed, but one of them was a trick shot. I really loved that. And now this is an example of NSL. If you go back to the kill cam, it's just, it is. And then this part, like, there was mostly, not mostly, but a few triple feeds in this episode. Triple feeds was like beginning to be shit, like to standards and stuff, so that's why they're in, because they used to be a standard. And then that trick shot was pretty clean, decent, simple, which I liked about it, so that's kind of alright. Another triple feed there, nothing to say. So this was like an introduction to, if you've seen the beginning, to We Are Relic. It was a trick shotting team that me and my friends had, so I didn't make it, I joined it. So that trick shot is pretty nice. I'm not sure if it's NSL, let's have a look at it. So we shot, we done a silent shot, so it's a 720 to the ground. I could have made that into a 360 really easily, and I think that was a decent shot if that wasn't an NSL, to be honest. I think that was a pretty decent and creative shot, very creative. And I think this is another 5-man. I think it's a 5-man. I missed one shot again. Yeah, I'm not sure about the feeds in this. I just did it. Same thing here. This is a triple feed, and then the exit goes into this. I'm going to give you a background. The last kill cam, pretty decent, clean, simple once again. But anyway, I'll give you a background on my trick shotting history.